Hello, thank you for joining me again on another plan with me. This week I'm using a kit by Peach Pom. I don't remember the name of the kit. I don't know if I have it next to me. No, the kit doesn't have the name of it on there, apologies. But I do believe it is still in her shop at the moment. It's this lovely sort of peachy, creamy pink kit with these absolutely beautiful florals. They're almost sort of to the side of what you'd expect to find in a grandparent's house, and I love that. Sort of style of floral, so I thoroughly enjoyed that. And on the bottom of the washi there's some sort of little foil Chanel symbols, which just look really cute all around, dotted around all of the flowers in the washi. So for the headers this week, I just wanted to kind of fill the space a little bit more, and I am never going to use these half mandalas for anything else. They're just not really my style, so I thought if I bring them in underneath the headers as just a little bit of extra foil and decoration, that perhaps that would kind of take up a little space and add a little accent to the top of each day. And it's actually worked out really well, and I like how it's all come together. I didn't want to bore you with showing me painstakingly going through every day, placing them in the right place, trimming off the edges, laying everything down perfectly. So I have massively reduced the amount of filming that I had for this. This took me a very long time to get everything lined up how I liked, and looking good. So then in the sidebar, I loved everything in the kit, so I wanted to use as much as possible from the kit and not bring in too many big foil dividers or big foil accents. I just wanted to use as much as I could from the kit. So I filled up the sidebar with a weekly checklist, a sort of header for that section, and then 2 habit trackers. And then at the top, what you can see me doing here is I just took a little bit of deco from the kit. There wasn't a whole lot of deco that I could use with the kit. An additional sheet would have been really helpful, but I worked with what I had, so I used that lovely piece of deco from the kit, and then that jumper that was also in the kit, and then I've just popped a foiled September sticker over that. I never really go too crazy on decorating the sort of corners with the month. I wish I had a bit more. I'm just looking back through my planning now. I wish I had a bit more creativity in that top corner. I think maybe I should start spending a bit more time sort of looking at how other people do them, because other people do. I know it's so easy to compare everything, but you know, some people do these absolutely beautiful top corners with really perfectly placed foil, and it all comes out looking amazing. It's like a little scene all of its own. But I really struggle with that. So they're all quite simple, which is fine. But it would be nice to kind of change that up. Like people have started decorating their headers. I think it's sort of a similar thing. It would be nice to give it a try and see if it works. So once I've placed my boxes, I'll actually get into the planning. So I pulled in a lot of, these, I'm not really using them as headers, but the little dividers that I'm popping at the top of every box, they're from the Giving Girl. And they're really cute. It's a really, I'm going to use the word again, it's a really dainty sheet of stickers, and I really like them. And they went really well with this kit, I thought. But I pulled in a lot, and I mean a lot, of Giving Girl bow strung boxes in the spread. This is one of them here. So I've had this sheet. I don't know what the colourway is called, but I've had this sort of floral sheet for ages, and I've not really known what sort of kit to pull it into, but this just felt perfect. The colours of the roses were very, very similar, not quite identical, but very similar. And then that sort of lemony, biscuity colour underneath the roses worked really well. So I pulled in quite a few of those boxes throughout the week. And again, I just think it's given it a really feminine look. So I've pulled in those. I've also pulled in the fancy bowstrung boxes that she does, which are in a slightly different shape. and they again just look really elegant on the page. So I've pulled, that's outside of the kits boxes. That's mainly what I pulled in, just because the boxes that come with the kit are quite basic. So even though they're lovely colours and it all fits really well, it is, sorry, I was moving my phone there. They're all very plain. So it's just nice to pull in something that gives the page a bit more va-va-voom. So on Monday, sorry, I just worked my way through the week now, not the most interesting week of my life. On Monday, so throughout the summer months in the UK, we'll get really random peaks of really hot days, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Anything above 18 degrees Celsius, I am melting the entire day. I hate the heat. So I just marked that it was too hot because it's probably about 26 degrees that day, and I cannot cope with that level of heat. Work in general has been really exhausting as of late, so I'm just marking on the days where I'm exhausted or I'm tired or I'm worn down, because it's happening quite a lot. And I think it's important to track these things to kind of monitor and be aware of how you're feeling. Then I signed up to a trial of Now TV to watch Sex and the City again, to go through the whole season. So I sort of binged it a bit. So it's on a lot of the pages for this week. So I was under pressure to watch it all very quickly. And I've used some honey inked stickers. I was about to say a contractor that we use at work then. That was really confusing. A lot of honey inked deco foil stickers to sort of accent everything. I've also just realised I've been pulling into this spread a lot, the Crafts by Thaowie lace scallop circles, and they look really nice throughout this spread as well, and they are still available on her website. I think she sells them as full circles now, so I just cut them in half because I prefer them as half boxes. And then again, what you'll see a lot of is the White Deer Stationery TVs. Oh, that's just me showing you the whole page and all the foil there. So you'll see a lot of the White Deer Stationery TVs, Miss and Meow bubble baths. The bubble bath scripts are from Whimsical Me Studio, I want to say it's called. And it's just a lovely script. It's the only script pretty much that I use throughout my spreads. And then I did use a Crafts by Thaowie laptop on Tuesday, and then again you'll see a lot of White Deer Stationery icons everywhere. So I've used a couple of teacups already throughout the week. So then I've just got that I work late on Tuesday. Wednesday, every other week is my counselling, so I just mark that in there usually with a little teacup or coffee cup, whatever that's supposed to be. And I like how that looks. And then another bubble bath. Oh boy, do I love my bubble baths. So now I am on Thursday, and I have been, so my friend that I carpool with had been on holiday for a little while, but she's back now. So we're continuing to drive into work every day, and it is so lovely because it must be about a 45-minute drive into work for us. So it's so much nicer to be able to do that together and, talk about your evening, and then when you're driving home to work, to be able to kind of offload your day to each other. It works really, really well, and we're both really enjoying it. I had to go to the post office. I've been selling some items on Vinted and on eBay, and that's been working out really nicely. So I did another post office trip on that day, and then lo and behold, I watched some more Sex and the City, and then, as I do almost every day, I played some Dead by Daylight. This was, again, because work is so exhausting, I'm going to bed early a lot. I mean, I think 3 times this week I marked early night, and it really is, for me, it's early anyway, sort of 8:30, 9 o'clock I'm in bed, just completely wiped out by everything that we're trying to do at the moment. We're getting everything handed over to the lady who has taken my job over from me. It's quite a lot, and I'm needing a lot of sleep. So this is one of those Crafts by Thaowie lace scallop circles I was talking about. I just cut them in half so that it doesn't take up as much space. And then I didn't have any of her flourishes left in my collection, so I used some of her flowers, some of her foil flower decor, or flourishes, whatever they're called, instead. So then again, I've written that I had a Sex and the City marathon this day. I finished a bit early, which was nice. I really needed that. I'd had a meeting in the evening earlier in the week, so I basically just took my time back for that, and it was really good. And then I had a good old YouTube binge. And then on Saturday, my husband's sister and her partner came over. we live about an hour and a half from them, so they came down for the afternoon and the evening, and we took them to our favourite restaurant, and we just had such a good time. Sorry, I don't think my camera had filmed any of me putting down that day, but we spent most of the day cleaning the house and getting it all lovely, because they haven't seen the house yet since we've moved in. And then I used another one of those Giving Girl fancy boxes to mark us going out for dinner to our favourite restaurant. Then on Sunday, we had a very, very, very laid back day, and I was having a lot of cravings. I'm trying to improve my my diet at the moment. I'm doing quite well, but I really needed some indulgent food on this day. So we picked up some steak and had some mash with it. So that's the whole week there. I think it just looks so lovely and feminine and pretty, and I really love how it came out. Thank you for watching.